So, another year, another loss. It hurts. It does. If you want to blame the refs, go ahead. I kind of feel the same way. But the refs ain't going to do all the game. The players are. Let's just be real. You can say that the refs gave them the game. But at the end of the day, the players that's playing the game has to be the ones to win it. So you can't really put that in an excuse. It hurts. Every single year we try and we almost get there and we tend to lose. If you want to say it's scripted, go ahead. I'm upset. Go ahead. Do your thing. But at the end of the day, Lamar and the Ravens, and it's not only it's not only Lamar. Let's be real. The whole Ravens team should have won the game. We had so many opportunities. We had so many chances. But we let them slip in our grasp. When Zay Flowers had the ball and caught the ball, we could have scored a touchdown. He dropped the ball. But Jarius Sneed is the top corner. He's one of the best corners in the league. Let's just give him that name right now. Let's just give him that. He deserves all the respect. He deserves to be one of the high-paid corners in the league. Let's just be real. He's a goon out there. But at the end of the day, Zay Flowers, I'm still going to love you. I'm still going to love you as a Ravens fan. Because I know that happens. It happens every single game. Every single game, everyone's going to have a mistake. We should have ran the ball a lot more. To try to make Lamar a pocket passer, need to stop. That needs to stop. You should have ran the ball more. You should have had better protection on the left and right side. Morgan Moses and Ronnie Staley, y'all were getting blown apart, bro. Blown to bits. I mean, who can stop Chris Jones? But when number 90 and Kaloftis is getting back there, you got something you need to work on, man. I know y'all getting older. I know y'all are older. But y'all need to do better. Y'all need to do better. I can't talk because I never played the lineman position. I played receiver and corner and safety. But I never played that on the NFL level. So a lot of things that I'm saying is not to basically try to criticize. A lot of the things that I am saying is because of how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I love my Ravens at the end of the day, but I'm just tired of losing every single year. I'm just tired of Lamar having that MVP season, and then it's just no need for it. There's really no need for it. You know? Lamar deserves his MVP still. That's not going to change my mind. But can he play like that in the playoffs? Versus the Chiefs. Versus the Bills. Versus the Dolphins. You know? If we would have to play them in the AFC Championship game, can we not act like Lamar is a pocket passer? Let him be himself. I get he's trying to get 4,500 and 5,000 yards each year. But them legs is what makes him him. He needs to use his legs a lot more too. And I get what Lamar said. He's not trying to be that type no more. He's not trying to be Michael Vick. But at the end of the day, do what makes you dangerous. Do what's going to make them fear you. But what can I say? The defense, we need some more corners. We need corners, man. I'm sorry to say this, but Marlon Humphrey's getting older. Marlon Humphrey's getting older. He's getting injury prone. He is. Keep him on the team, but he just keeps getting injured, man. Arthur Mallett and Stevens. Arthur Mallett gave up that play to at least try to give us a chance to score again. I would love to see Lamar in a 2-minute drill. I would. But he gave up a play to MVS. Crazy as that sounds, huh? The man who dropped a lot of passes this year. Threw it to him and to win the game. If you want me to talk about refs, Travis Kelce trash talking Roquan Smith and trash talking other guys on the team. Zay Flowers does a taunt. Refs want to throw a flag on that. Refs want to throw a flag on Zay Flowers taunting. Yet Travis Kelce's out there yapping his mouth. And somehow, no flag was thrown on that. What else? The PI that should have been called on Isaiah Likely. I mean, you cannot tell me that a corner, Trey McDuffie, I don't know his first name, I forgot his first name, but McDuffie basically tripped him, and don't throw a flag. When he threw it to Devin Duvernay, and there's 3 guys. Now, I don't know why Lamar would throw that, but I kind of understand at the same time. He got pushed off, and yet there was no flag for that. Let me see. I mean, straight up, Jadeveon Clowney. Now that I understand, but with that same constant thing that, let's say, Chris Jones does it, would that have been thrown? Would that have been thrown to him? Would that have been thrown? Y'all let me know. I'm just going to say it straight up. Whether we think the refs are with Patrick Mahomes, whether we think that, the NFL is scripted or not, sometimes I don't even consider that. Just only right now because it feels like it's just weird how we lose games versus the Chiefs. And how the concept of when Taylor Swift became Travis Kelce's life, that Taylor Swift keep getting shown on TV just for viewership and for money and stuff, for people that love Taylor Swift. That's all they really use Taylor Swift for. We have to see Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl versus the Lions or San Francisco 49ers. It's a sad thing to say, but it'll be a realistic thing if we hope and pray that this does not become a long-term thing. That when Travis Kelce wins the Super Bowl, or when Travis Kelce has something going on, that Taylor Swift will not be in the picture. I'm just wishing that. I'm not gonna lie. But it sucks, man. It sucks being a Ravens fan, man. It sucks. Every year. We get so close, but they get knocked off the cliff. Every year. And you can't tell me that we have tried. You can't tell me. What are we supposed to do when the refs are not with us? What are we supposed to do when the game isn't fair? What are we supposed to do? I'm not going to lie to you. What are we supposed to do? But at the end of the day, though, you can't say that to be an excuse. They won the game fair and square, right? Even as much as we think the refs have gave them the game. We had to do our part. And we did not do our part. Just like the NFC Championship game in 2018 when the Redhead got lit up. I don't know who was in it. Was it Tommy Lee Lewis or was it Traquan Smith that got lit up by John Johnson? They still could have won the game. They still could have won the game. But if you want to look back and say the refs did it, gave him the game, that's your decision. At the end of the day, how I feel, yeah, I feel like the refs kind of gave him the game, but we still could have won the game. But I guess next year, right? I'm still gonna love my Ravens at the end of the day. Let's ask Georgia May the same way. Still gonna love my Ravens. But we got to find a way to win this game. We got to find a way to go to the Super Bowl. And what are we going to do that? What's it going to take for us to go to the Super Bowl? And what is it going to take for people not to criticize without understanding the game? I'm not going to criticize anyone on this team. I'm not. Even if Arthur Molly had gave up the MVS play. MVS is fast. MVS, I thought he was going to drop it. I ain't going to lie. But MVS is fast. What can you do with a 4-3 guy? But at the end of the day, I still love my Ravens. I can't stand the Chiefs. I can't stand the refs. But I can't stand losing. If we could have won the game. So that's no excuse. DSA Podcast or Instagram or TikTok. Another year, another loss.